Hey, welcome back. So this is Sherry, author of Love, Light, and Go Fuck Yourself, The Ultimate in Personal and Spiritual Development and Radical Self-Empowerment, currently available on Amazon in both ebook and hardcover format. Now, I want to talk about this because this thought kept coming up for me like literally over the past 5 days. And here's the thought. When you're living in your most empowered state, as your most empowered, authentic self, happy, healthy, like you've got this, like you fucking got this, you're not a fucking pick me. Quit acting like a pick me. Just quit. Like I see this way too often. People are like, ooh, I want to do this. I want to follow the crowd. I want to follow this person. It looks like the cool thing to do. Ooh, I hope. Blah, 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 blah. You know, I just think that is such repellent behavior that is it's like screaming, pick me, desperate. I can't be authentic. I don't love myself. I don't accept myself. I have to follow the crowd, blah, 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 blah. No. Get this book and stop doing that. And I mean this in the most loving way possible, obviously. So in this book, we talk about empowering yourself, choosing yourself, radically like full on personal, total responsibility for yourself, and understanding that every single thing about you is there on purpose for a purpose, that you have been taught and like brainwashed essentially from birth to think that there is something fundamentally wrong with you, to think that there is something that you need to change, or even worse, to think that you need to be a certain way to fit in, that you have to put on this mask and you have to behave a certain way and put on this facade, and that you cannot be yourself, that you cannot be happy with yourself, that you cannot love your body for the way that it looks, that you cannot appreciate all of your qualities, that you have to like fit into a mold. And I think that is such a disgusting disease. I think that it is so detrimental, especially telling young girls and young women. Like I myself am a millennial, and growing up, I was not like one of like the super skinny, like stick thin people. I didn't like have like the coolest fashion sense, you know, thinking like Clueless days. You know, I wasn't like one of those girls, but telling young women, telling young girls that there's something fundamentally wrong, that they need to be different, that they need to like, you know, that they need to be chosen, that they need to fit in, I think is just so unhelpful. It's unhelpful to us. And if you're someone like me with a daughter, it is unhelpful to your daughter as well. I will tell you that it's like a disease. You are passing down a quote unquote genetic disease of your own onto your own children, onto their children, and into society. I think not. I think that what we can do instead, like the most empowering step that we can take, is empowering ourselves, deciding that we are enough, deciding that we love ourselves, that we're not going to be a fucking pick me anymore, that we are going to pick ourselves. Because no thing, no person, no circumstance outside of you can ever validate you. You have to validate yourself. We don't get validation from anyone or anything external. If we do, it's very, very short-lived and we fall right back on our ass. But when we validate ourselves and we live in our truth and empowerment, we don't need that anymore. So, I love you all. Get yourself on the journey to self-empowerment, self-love, and self-acceptance. There are a lot of both spiritual and practical things in here, like journal prompts, sayings, quotes, lots of things. Like this book is very, very intense, and I swear to God, this work is not for the weak. But the outcome is absolutely mind-blowing. How much better you feel living in the most empowered version of you imaginable. Love you all. Let me know what you think.